What is up everyone, Don here. Today we are actually going to be talking about the Shang buffs that was announced like 2 days ago I think. In this video we will be discussing how the Shang buffs will work and also the Cameo buffs as well and how they will synergize with Shang Tsung. We're going to be looking at the Jax buffs, Sonya buffs, Lao buffs, Sub-Zero buffs, and I'm going to show you guys how each and every one of those will implement into the gameplay. So let's start off with the Shang buff. So first we're going to take a look at the preview of the buffs, and I'm going to explain to you guys how this will not make Shang S tier, but it kind of gives Shang Tsung what he needs. So let's take a look real quick. Okay, so a lot went on this gameplay where we saw Shijinko buffs, Shang buffs, and Shang turning into a cameo. So right here we see Shijinko actually gets a new buff, and this will just help Shijinko overall. Shijinko is a very hard cameo at the moment, but I think this is exactly what he needs. Like Shang, you can play Shang without morphing into the other character, and I think that is the proper way to go with Shijinko, because Shijinko does not need to copy Cameo's moves to be necessarily good now. So now you don't have to have all the matchup knowledge with every cameo, but instead you can kind of replace that with the Shijinko buffs. So I stopped it right there. We saw the forward 3, but now it has a forward 3-4. This is probably going to be unsafe on block, or you'll just lose your turn and still be safe. And also it is special cancelable, which means you could do a triple low with Beto Spike. So this is very good. We now have a kind of 3-way mix where it could be low overhead with the cameo, or low with the hit confirmable, or low with Beto Spikes, or low overhead. So we kind of have a mix up now. It is not the best mix up, but it is towards the right direction of what Shang needed. And then of course we have Shang Tsung turning into the cameo, and a lot of people are saying this is not what Shang really needs, but at the same time I kind of disagree with these type of comments. But this is really good in a lot of different ways. So I'm pretty sure it will take 1 bar to pop up the opponent. Okay, so what I'm thinking with this is the meterless version will actually knock them down fully, but it will still be a mix-up, and it might be safe on block depending on the cameo. So now we can literally do a 4-4 into the Sonya overhead and B+. But this has a lot of depth to it because every cameo has different moves, and some of them are minus a block, some of them are plus on block. But the important thing is this gives us so much more mix than just the forward 3-4. This literally gives Shang Tsung infinite mix, from a Sonya overhead, a Matara low, a Pharah command grab, a Chameleon overhead maybe. Literally every cameo you could think of, an overhead or low move, or a move that is plus on block, he will become a pressure demon. And overall, I'm very excited about these buffs. Let's get into the actual cameo buffs. Okay, for the cameo buffs, we're gonna start off with Sonya. So we see Sonya jump onto Takeda. I don't know if you have to be in the air for this. I'm assuming you have to. But this will be kind of a nice mix if it works like Pharah, because we could do Beto Spikes into Sonya overhead. With the new Shang buffs, you could do forward 3-4, Beto Spikes, then Sonya overhead, and that could legit be crazy. But overall, I think it's a good buff. Alright, let's get to Sub-Zero. You can now parry with Sub-Zero, and if they read the parry, you could be thrown by Sub-Zero and be plus on block. Is this good for Shang Tsung? I'm actually not sure. I think Sub-Zero is very basic with Shang, so let's get on to Kung Lao. He gives you a projectile hat that flies around you. I'm not sure how long it lasts, but if it lasts for like the whole game until someone gets hit on block or something, I think that's actually really good. I doubt it's gonna be like that, but imagine having the hat on and zoning someone. And that's really all I have to say with Kung Lao. Will this synergize with Shang? I hope so, because I do want to play Kung Lao with Shang. Now let's get on to Jax. As you see, Jax has armor now, and I really think this is an anti-meta cameo now, and it's really good because he synergizes really well with Shang. So imagine you're fighting Scorpion Pharah, which is really brain dead. Imagine Jax can come out when you throw Pharah. He will grab Farah, beat the living shit out of her, and you will not get mixed anymore. Isn't that great? No more people getting carried by cameos. I am very happy about this because this is literally the anti-meta cameo. It's really good. I think overall this is a 10 out of 10 ad. So thank you guys for watching. These are my opinions on the Shang buffs, cameo buffs. I don't think there are going to be any meta hoppers. There are literally 3 new characters coming out, multiple buffs for a lot of characters. I just don't see Shang being a meta character at all. He's going to be at a good place. Either way, thank you guys for watching and peace out.